everybody. Today you are going to start your Andy Warhol inspired prints. And so what you're going to need today is a pretty big size paper that's a square. You're going to need a pencil. I'm going to use a Sharpie so you can see it, but you definitely need to use a pencil. You're going to get a paintbrush. There's going to be some really awesome paints for you to share. They're all going to be bright fluorescent colors, kind of inspired by Andy Warhol and how he uses so many bright colors. So you need to keep your container clean. Please do not mix colors in the extra spaces, and make sure to wash your brush before you change colors, because we need this to stay nice and clean so we can use it for a long time. So in addition to that, you'll of course need water and a painter's towel. Okay. So I've got everything I need. To start, the first thing we do is always the same. We write down our name. Your name needs to be on the back. So we're going to make sure your name's on the back, and that's when we will get you the rest of the supplies. Okay, so to start, we are going to divide our paper into 4 sections. And the best way to do this is to fold it. So I'm going to fold it slowly and try to line up one edge to the next the best I can before I squish it down. And then I'm going to fold it again the other way. Again, line it up before you squish it down the best you can. So when you open it, voila, you will have 4 awesome squares. What you're going to do with this square is you are going to put your hand in each one and trace it with your pencil. So I'm going to again do the Sharpie. Now, the trick to tracing your hand really well is to keep your pencil straight up and down, not tilt it in, because if you tilt it in when you're going around your fingers, which is what you're going to want to do, then your finger's going to end up being really skinny. So I'm going to start one end. Go straight up and down, right along. Make sure you're touching your fingers. It's going to tickle a little bit. If you have difficulty, maybe ask the person that you're seated with if they can help you. Boop. My hand's huge. Yours will probably fit better though. All right, so I'm not going to do all 4 of mine, but I am going to do one more to show you that if you tilt your fingers in, or you tilt the pencil in, that makes your fingers really skinny, and it doesn't look as good. So this is sort of an example of what not to do. Or on the other hand, if you don't push on your finger and you kind of just go around your finger, it's going to make your fingers look really big. All right, so you can clearly see which one of these looks better. Oh geez, well, that's another reason why we trace with our pencil instead. Okay, so you can see that's a really skinny finger and those are really big. So trace right, touching your finger, but your pencil should be straight up and down. Okay, that's done. Next. Okay, these are very nice, brand new paintbrushes, so I feel very lucky to be able to paint with one of these. So what you're going to do today is you are going to paint what is called the negative space. That's the space outside of your hand. I am not painting my hand today. We'll paint that tomorrow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. I could pick any one of the colors, it doesn't really matter. Wipe it on the lip so it doesn't drip. Not your lips. And to paint the outside of each square, I'm going to paint them all different colors, but I'm going to go really slowly painting the outside of my fingers. Again, I'm not going to finish mine because I don't want to take away too much of your art time, but I want to make sure you understand. I'm going to paint this whole square in the background, the negative space. I'm going to paint it this awesome fluorescent red. am getting a little bit on the table, but I can't help it. When you paint the edges, sometimes you have to get a little bit on the table. So I'm not painting the table for fun. That would be a wrong choice. Just like if you paint on your hands for fun, that would be a wrong choice. Eventually, we will be stamping your hands, but not today, and not with paint, with something different that we've never used. Do you see how slowly I'm going? I'm a very fast painter too. Not that being fast is good. All right, so I didn't paint my hand. I'm gonna paint that tomorrow or in the next art class. And I'm really taking my time. We don't get to use these beautiful colors that often, so. And this paintbrush, I think you'll have fun painting with it. It's feeling so smooth. Do you see I'm going up and down, making it so nice? All right. So again, I'm not painting any hands today, just the background. And you might not even get that far. That's okay. Okay. So on the next square, and I only have one more right now, should I choose the same color or should I choose a different color? What do you think would look better? It's going to look better if you choose a different color. So you only are going to have to wash your brush today a maximum of 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's only if you get to painting each square. So make sure that you swoosh, not splash. Oh, it's still got a lot of color. I'm going to do a little more swooshing. Wipe. Still's got a lot of color. Well, I'll see if I can wipe it off on the cloth. So do the best you can, wipe, and then it's crucial so you don't have watery paint. And clearly I still have some red in there. Blot. Oh my golly. I have to clean it again. It's not clean enough. Swoosh, wipe, blot. One more time. Swoosh, wipe, blot. So sometimes washing your paintbrushes takes a long time. Don't rush. It's okay if it takes a long time. I'd rather you do a good job and learn good painting techniques. So again, I'm not gonna finish, but I'm just gonna start. Beep, boop, bop. That's right, I bet you miss or love hearing all my sound effects. Okay, so I'm not gonna finish this one, but I'm gonna trace the outside of my hand and then I'm gonna paint it in with the same color, which would be green. All right, friends, I'm gonna stop there so that you can have some time, but I am excited to see what you make today.